Hi students, welcome to Alphos e-learning chemistry classes for first year. The running chapter is stoichiometry and now we are in session number 7. In previous sessions we discussed about measuring the atomic weight, molecular weight and expressing that atomic weight and molecular weights in gram atomic weight and gram molecular weights. And we also find the relation among the molecular weights and the mole. Not only with the molecular weight, with also the number of molecules that present in one mole. All these relations we discussed in previous classes, and we also find once we find the relation among the mole and molecule and any other factor, say for example if they are asking for the number of atoms present in one mole of any compound, or the number of electrons, or the number of ions, or the number of protons, like that any other information or factors that they are asking, we can relate with the mole and molecular weight relations. Clear? And with all these discussions, finally we concluded the general formulation for mole is this one. This is stoichiometry. Here it is 1 mole. We discussed it is equal to 1 gram molecular weight. And if you recall or if you recollect, gram molecular weight of different substances may be different, but the number of molecules present in 1 gram molecular weight of any substance is same, and this is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. This is molecules. And in case if they are asking for the number of atoms, then it is nothing but this is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into atomicity. And if you remember, this atomicity is nothing but the number of atoms present in one molecule of the given compound is atomicity. And in case if they are asking for electrons, then simply after converting this into moles, 1 mole is having this number of molecules, and we can calculate the number of electrons present in each molecule. So then it will be this Avogadro number into the number of electrons present per molecule. Per molecule, how many electrons present, that will be considered here. It is atomicity, number of atoms present per molecule. If electrons, number of electrons present per molecule. If ions, number of ions present per molecule. Like that we can use this mole concept that is related with the gram molecular weight with this relation. Clear? Up to this we discussed and we solved 1 or 2 numericals related to each concept also. And now we are entering into one more concept, that is of having some sort of relation with mole and molecular weight. And this is nothing but gram molar volume. Gram molar volume. This is also known as GMV. Gram molar volume. And you remember, this gram molar volume is related to gaseous substances. Gaseous substances only we can find this gram molar volume. And for measuring this gram molar volume, we require STP conditions. STP conditions. That means first of all you should know what are STP condition. The abbreviation for STP is standard temperature and pressure. These conditions, standard temperature and pressure conditions, are known as STP conditions. Okay, what is standard temperature? It is nothing but 0 degrees centigrade or 273 Kelvin is taken as standard temperature. And pressure, 1 atmosphere pressure is taken as, that is nothing but our regular universe that is around our globe. In what atmosphere or in what pressure we are living, that pressure is taken as standard pressure. It is 1 atmospheric pressure. Clear? And with these two conditions the volume of the gas is measured and it is related to with mole, and that mole related, how it is related, that is nothing but gram molar volume. Clear? Now let us define that GMV. Now let us start to define. It is nothing but 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of any gas, that's why we are considering it is gaseous state. 1 mole of any gas at STP. STP means these are the conditions. 1 mole of any gas at STP occupy 22.4 liters. Just you remember, student, it is 22.4 liters, means it is also measured as 22,400 ml, milliliter or cc. So 1 mole of any gas at STP occupy 22.4 liters of volume. This volume is known as gram molar volume. Here we have to observe two conditions. Just you observe. The gas should be 1 mole. And next one is the volume should be measured as standard temperature and pressure conditions. What are standard temperature and pressure condition? Standard temperature is 273 Kelvin, nothing but 0 degree centigrade, and pressure is 1 atmospheric pressure. Clear? In these two conditions, that is standard temperature and pressure, 1 mole of any gas occupies this volume, 22.4 liters. It is fixed. If you observe here, we are not mentioning the gas, just we are saying that any gas 1 mole at STP occupying this volume. As we know, 1 mole weight is nothing but gram molecular weight. Is it not? 1 mole weight, already we know the mole and weight relation, as 1 mole is nothing but 1 gram molecular weight. So simply we can say that 1 mole of any gas, or simply you can say that 1 gram molecular weight of any gas at STP occupy 22.4 liters of volume, and this volume is known as gram molar volume because it is gram molecular weight, 1 gram molecular weight, 1 mole, that's why it is known as gram molar volume. Clear? That is the relation of mole with the volume. And now you may ask, sir, if it is given at other than STP conditions, what to do? Just you remember, if V is the volume, or V1 is the volume given at T1 temperature. This T1 temperature is other than STP condition, and the pressure is P1 pressure, and that pressure is other than 1 atmosphere. So it is other conditions. If it is other condition, they are giving the volume. This volume should not be considered directly for this gram molar volume. Just you have to relate that volume with mole. You have to convert this into STP volume. How to measure it? It is nothing but from gaseous states of matter or gaseous state. It is by following ideal gas equation, P1 V1 by T1, the given conditions, is equal to P2. P2 is nothing but this standard pressure. V2 is nothing but what we require. T2 is nothing but the standard temperature. So when they are giving the volume at other than standard temperature and pressure, then simply we can measure the volume at standard pressure and temperature by this relation, P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. And here when they are providing these values, simply pressure P2 standard pressure we know, and temperature T2 standard temperature we know. So simply by substituting these two values we can find V2. That V2 is nothing but the volume of that given gas at STP condition. So when at STP condition the volume is known, automatically we can measure the mole and volume relations. Clear? That is about gram molar volume. And you remember, it is only for the substances that are present in gaseous state only in gaseous state. Clear? And now let us go including, let us go for writing the formula related to this mole, and when it is given 1 mole is 1 gram molecular weight, that is 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules, that is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into number atomicity atoms. All these are, this is for atoms, is it not? Clear? And now including GMV, we can say like this: 1 mole. Simply let me write the wagon wheel like this: mole, 1 mole is equal to, in weights it is 1 gram molecular weight. In volume it is gram molar volume, that is equal to 22.4 liters, or that is 22,400 ml. In other direction, this 1 mole is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. This is another one. So like this, with all these, mole is connected like this. And just you remember, my dear students, thereafter we are going to relate these molecules with volume and these weights with volume, or weights into molecules, molecules into moles, moles into, like that. Between any of these two we can relate with this relation. Say for example, now just now we know that 1 mole occupies 22.4 liters volume at STP. Already we know 1 mole is nothing but, now what we are considering, 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. It is for gases, you remember, you should not forget about this. It is only the relation with moles, and volume is only for gases. So here this number of molecules occupy 22.4 liters volume at STP. This is the relation. When 1 mole occupies 22.4 liters, it indirectly or directly means that this number of molecules occupy 22.4 liters. Clear? And now these two are fixed for all gases. And now 1 gram molecular weight, this is the only variable condition, because already we know for 1 mole gram molecular weights are different for different gases. So 1 gram molecular weight of gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters of volume. These are the relations. Clear? So like that, gram molar volume, simply it is nothing but you can define with mole, but you can connect it with gram molecular weight or with the number of molecules, as 1 mole of any gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters of volume, which is known as gram molar volume, and this 22.4 liters is nothing but 22,400 ml. Clear? And now as we know, 1 mole is nothing but 1 gram molecular weight of that gas. Already we know that molecular weight, gram molecular weight and mole relation. Thereby we can define it, the molecular weight, the gram molecular weight of any gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters of volume. That volume is known as gram molar volume, or we know 1 gram molecular weight, nothing but 1 mole of any gas has 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. That molecules are nothing but Avogadro number. So 1 mole of any gas has Avogadro number of molecules. 1 mole of any gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters of volume. So with these two relations we can conclude that Avogadro number of molecules of any gas at STP occupy 22.4 liters of volume. Like that, the mole is of having the relation with weight, with molecules, with volume. Clear? This is gram molar volume. And now, how it is of useful in finding the molecular weight, or how it is useful in finding the number of molecules or the number of moles. For all these purposes, let us consider few numericals to illustrate the concept. Let us consider few examples. Illustrations means it is nothing but some examples. Let us consider here. Okay. Now, numerical 1. Or illustration 1. Find the volume of 1.5 moles of CO2 gas at STP. Find the volume of 1.5 moles of CO2 gas at STP. Now, how to find it? Just we know the concept. 1 mole at STP volume is 22.4 liters. Is it not? And now, when it is 1 mole is 22.4 liters, 1.5 moles at STP volume is 22.4 into 1.5, that is 33.6 liters. That is, when number of moles of gas is given, you need not consider the nature of the gas, because we are not concerned only with one gas. For any gas, this is the relation. And now, another question. Numerical 2. Find the volume of 8 grams of oxygen at STP. This is the second question. Now here, instead of the moles, they are giving the weight. 8 grams of oxygen they are giving. And now already in previous sessions we discussed about the relation between weight and mole. And now that after converting, we can consider it into volume. And now, when weight is given, number of moles of oxygen is equal to weight by, that is nothing but given weight by gram molecular weight. Let me write that formula. This is given weight by gram molecular weight. What is given weight? 8. So 8 by, what is gram molecular weight of oxygen? You should learn it. Already we discussed about this. It is 32. So 1 by 4, that is nothing but 0.25 moles. Clear? And now, what is the volume of this? As we know, 1 mole volume is 22.4 liters. Then 0.25 moles volume is 22.4 by 1 into 0.25, that is 5.6 liters. And now, with this relation, is there any direct formulation for measuring this instead of 2 steps? Is it possible to measure in a single step? Yes, it is possible, because here what we are considering is 0.25. 0.25 is how we are getting given weight by gram molecular weight, that is equal to number of moles. This is number of moles into 22.4. So we can write, when weight is given like this, when weight of gas given, then what to do? Volume at STP is equal to weight by gram molecular weight, which is nothing but number of moles into 22.4 liters. Directly this is volume at STP. We can measure with this formula. Now let us substitute this here. It is 8 by 32 into 22.4. 4, that is 5.6. It is single step, nothing but for competitive exam mode. Directly we have to substitute these values like clear. Like that, when moles are given, directly you can convert into volume. When weights are given, just you have to convert it into moles and then into volume. And that mole conversion is already we discussed in previous sessions, nothing but given weight by gram molecular weight into 22.4. What is 22.4? It is nothing but gram molar volume. Clear? And now let us go for the third type of numerical, where instead of giving the weights and the moles, they are giving molecules. So when they are giving the molecules, how to find the volume occupied by given molecules of the gas? For that purpose, let us write third model. It is find the volume occupied by 3.01 into 10 to the power 21 Cl2 molecules at STP. That is the question what they are providing. In first case, number of moles are given to find the volume. Then it is nothing but number of moles into 22.4 liters. And the second case, they are giving the weight. So when weight is given, just we are converting it into moles by given weight divided by gram molecular weight, and then multiplying that with 22.4. Now here in third case, they are providing the number of molecules, gas molecules, and they are asking for the volume at STP condition. Then how to measure it? First, we know 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules is equal to 1 mole. Is it not? Already we know Avogadro number of molecules is nothing but 1 mole, that is equal to 1 gram molecular weight. So Avogadro number of molecules is 1 mole. Then 3.01 into 10 to the power of 21 molecules is equal to how many moles? First we have to find it. How to find? It is nothing but 1 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into 3.01 into 10 to the power of 21. It is 2 times. So 1 by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That is 0.5 into 10 to the power of 2 minus 2. That is 0.005 moles. Is it not? And now when 1 mole is known, we know 1 mole is 22.4 liters at STP. Then 0.005 moles is how much volume at STP? Just it is nothing but 22.4 by 1 into 0.005. Whatever the answer you are getting, that is the answer for this question. Just here the concept is, when they are giving the number of molecules, you have to convert them into moles with this relation, as we already know that Avogadro number of molecules is equal to 1 mole. And now here in these number of steps we are using, instead of that, is there any direct formula for the competitive exam mode to calculate? Just it is we are having, this is nothing but the number of moles. How we are getting the number of moles? Just number of molecules by Avogadro number. Is it not? So instead of this we can write number of molecules by Avogadro number into 22.4. So in such a case, now let us write the formula here. If number of molecules of gas given, if number of molecules of gas given, then volume, then the volume at STP is equal to number of molecules by Avogadro number. It is fixed number, as you know, it is fixed number, into 22.4 liters. Simply it is nothing but number of molecules by Avogadro number is nothing but number of moles into gram molar volume. Clear? And now let us substitute that value here. It is number of molecules given 3.01 into 10 to the power of 21 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into 22.4. Again we are getting the same concept. This value is nothing but 0.005. Clear? Like that, if they are giving the moles, we can convert into volume. If they are giving the weights, we can convert into volume. If they are giving molecules, we can convert into volume. Clear? And now for commutative mode, in a reverse case, just with all these concepts, if they are asking the number of molecules that present in 1 ml of a gas at STP, if they ask it like that, what to do? The number of molecules that present in 1 ml of gas at STP, then what will be the answer? This is fourth model, and it is somewhat important for you because it is application of the concept. Till now we learned the application, that is, we learned the concept, that is nothing but the relation among the gram molar volume and the moles, and then the weights, gram molecular weights and Avogadro number. Now they are asking for the application of that concept. It is nothing but find the number of molecules present in 1 ml of a gas at STP. This is the question what they are asking. They are asking for number of molecules present in 1 ml at STP. All these mole relations with molecules is a volume, gram molar volume is at STP condition. Clear? And now with this one, first of all the concept is 1 mole, that is nothing but 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. Volume at STP is 22.4 liters, that is equal to 22,400 ml. Is it not? That is the concept already we learned. Now how we can use this concept for finding the number of molecules present in 1 ml? Just we know this is the relation. 22,400 ml has 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules at STP. Is it not? And now then when 22,400 ml has this number of molecules, 1 ml has how many molecules? I think now you are in a position to solve the question. How to solve? Just 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 by 22,400, because this number is present in this volume, into 1, because we require 1 ml. Whatever the answer you are getting, that is nothing but we can write 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 by, you can rearrange 2.24 into 10 to the power of 4, and by taking this above 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 by 2.24 into 10 to the power of minus 4, that is 6.02 by 2.24 into 10 to the power of 19. This is, and you measure the remaining part. This number is known as Lashmid's number. You remember Lashmid's number. Lashmid number is nothing but the number of molecules that present in 1 ml of a gas at STP condition. The number of molecules present in 1 ml of a gas at STP condition is known as Lashmid number. And you remember, at STP, 22.4 liters of volume of gas possesses Avogadro number, and at STP 1 ml of the gas that possesses the number of molecules is Lashmid number. Clear? That is 22.4 liter possessing number, but this is 1 ml possessing number. Clear? This is Lashmid number. As we are discussing about the number of molecules present in 1 ml, we are getting this value. That's why as we are going through this concept, I revealed that this number is also known as Lashmid number. In case if they are asking any what is Lashmid number, just what we have to do is this value. Lashmid number is nothing but 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 by 22,400. This is Lashmid value. That is nothing but the ratio between Avogadro number and the volume GMV, that is gram molar volume in ml, is nothing but Lashmid number. The ratio between Avogadro number and GMV, gram molar volume in ml, is known as Lashmid number. Clear? That is about finding number of molecules. Now, one more logical question which is of competitive mode interest is, if they are asking what is the volume of one molecule of Cl2 or O2 or CO2, whatever it may be, all these one molecule are occupying the same volume. That's why we need not consider the nature of the gas. But here if they ask, find the volume of one CO2 molecule at STP. Here they are asking a reverse. When they are asking for finding the volume of one molecule, then how to find? We know concept is this. Concept is 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules volume at STP is 22,400 ml. This is concept. And from this concept we have to measure one molecule volume. Then how to? I think now you got the idea how to solve this. Just because 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules occupy 22,400 ml. Then one molecule volume is how much? Just how to do it? 22,400 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. Whatever you are getting, that is the answer. Just if you observe, in inverse of Lashmid number is nothing but this. Because in case of Lashmid number, what we are doing, the number of molecules present in 1 ml. There we are taking the ratio of Avogadro number with 22,400. Here the volume occupied by each molecule or one molecule at STP is nothing but 22,400 by Avogadro number. So with this formula you can calculate the volume occupied by one molecule. And one more question, find the number of moles of gas for 1.12 liters volume at STP. This is one more model, but it is simple question. I think you can answer this question. They are asking this one for finding the number of moles, not molecules now. Number of moles from 1.12 liters of volume at STP for the gas. Already we know 22.4 liters at STP is equal to 1 mole. Is it not? And then 1.1 liter at STP is equal to how many moles? Then how to consider this one? It is nothing but 1 by 22.4 into 1.12. It is nothing but 1 by 20 times 1 by 20, nothing but 0.05 moles. Like that you can calculate the moles from the volume, molecules from the volume, or volume from the moles, volume from the molecules, like that. That is about the concept of GMV, gram molar volume. Clear? And now in the next session we are going to calculate the stoichiometric calculations. That is nothing but, altogether what we are discussing till now is nothing but started from stoichiometric equation. If you recall or if you recollect them, stoichiometric equations are nothing but balanced chemical equations. In balanced chemical equations, the quantities are measured as stoichiometric amounts. To measure the stoichiometric amounts, we are considering atomic weights and molecular weights. For convenience sake, they are converted into gram atomic weight, gram molecular weight. And in case of gases, that amounts are also measured in volumes. And all these volumes or weights are related with the concept mole. So we connect all these. So with all these concepts what we learned till now, we have to use these concepts in calculations. That is nothing but in balanced chemical equations, how much of the amount of the reactants involved to get how much of the amount of the product, or when that much of product is formed, how much of the reactant are assumed to be involved, or if certain products are formed with a given volume, how much of the amounts of the reactants has to be involved. All these are nothing but interrelations among weight or weight volume or weight volume mole. These are nothing but stoichiometric calculations. In next sessions we are having a discussion on that stoichiometric calculations. Clear?